Have you ever felt a wave of anxiety while scrolling through your phone? You're definitely not alone. Your pursuit of digital minimalism might be hiding something deeper. Many believe that reducing screen time is the key to relieving stress, but here's the catch: you might be overlooking a hidden risk that could erode your emotional intelligence. Imagine this: you decide to take a break from your devices. You delete apps and silence notifications, feeling a momentary sense of relief. But what are you really avoiding? When distractions disappear, what's left is a void that can force you to confront emotions you've pushed aside. Suddenly, feelings you thought were under control begin to surface. You might find yourself snapping at friends over minor issues or feeling overwhelmed by decisions that used to be easy. These are urgent warning signs that something isn't quite right. Think back to a time when your mind raced with thoughts during a quiet moment. You felt irritable and reactive. This isn't just stress, it's an indicator that your emotional intelligence may be slipping. The reality is that digital minimalism can lead to emotional isolation. Without the buzz of online interactions, we miss vital cues that help us navigate our relationships and understand ourselves better. Picture this: you're at a social gathering, and while everyone is chatting, you feel like an outsider. Those moments of disconnection might not just be about social skills, they could be linked to that digital detox you thought would clear your mind. As the digital noise fades, the silence can feel overwhelming. In that quiet, you may struggle to read the emotions of others or even your own. You might be missing critical signals about your needs and how your loved ones are feeling. So, how do you regain that balance? The answer is to dive back into digital cause. It's about being mindful. Start by allowing yourself brief interaction. Sending a quick message or making a short call can make a significant difference. This isn't about excess, it's about connection. As you gradually reintroduce these small interactions, pay attention to how they affect your feelings. Those moments could hold the key to restoring your emotional intelligence. Ultimately, it's not about completely eliminating digital distractions. It's about recognizing the warning signs we often overlook. The next time you feel anxiety rising, take a moment to reflect: what might you be missing? Embrace the silence, but don't let it lead to isolation. Keep your emotional intelligence alive. When approached mindfully, the digital world can enrich your life instead of draining it. Have you ever felt a strange emptiness after decluttering your digital life? You're not alone. Many discover that while cutting out the noise can be refreshing, it might also drown out something essential. Picture this: you're scrolling through your phone, enjoying the quiet, only to realize your connections are slipping away. It's unsettling, right? While digital minimalism promises clarity, there are hidden risks we need to consider. In our quest for simplicity, we might be sacrificing something incredibly important: to our emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence isn't just a buzzword, it's the foundation of our relationships and personal growth. When we eliminate distractions, we may also lose our ability to connect on a deeper level. Imagine deciding to cut back on social media. Sounds good, right? But soon, you might find yourself missing the little details of your friends' lives. The laughter and shared moments begin to fade, and over time, you could feel more disconnected from those you once felt closest to. Every moment spent in isolation affects your emotional well-being. Your empathy can start to fade, and those subtle cues that used to come naturally can become harder to recognize. This isn't just a personal issue, it's something many of us are experiencing together. But what about the peace that digital minimalism can bring? It's real and feels great. However, this peace can come at a cost. The more we retreat into ourselves, the less we engage with the world around us. There's a delicate balance here, and many of us are unknowingly tipping the scales. Let's face a tough truth. Have you noticed how conversations feel different lately? A text can't capture the warmth of a voice or the sincerity of a smile. As we embrace simplicity, we might be sidelining the emotional richness that comes from those messy, imperfect interactions. So, what can you do? Start by incorporating small moments of connection into your life. Connection, small, when incorporated into routines, sharing or using or well, your life engage, even if it feels a bit uncomfortable. Instead of cutting everyone out, invite a friend for coffee or send a voice note. Embrace those moments and let them fill your emotional reservoir. As we wrap this up, take a moment to reflect. Digital minimalism can provide clarity, but it should come at the cost of our emotional intelligence. The world needs your voice, your laughter, and your presence. Embrace simplicity, but don't let it isolate you. If this resonates with you, consider sharing your thoughts. After all, every connection matters. What's your perspective on finding balance in this digital age? What if I told you that embracing digital minimalism could actually harm your emotional intelligence? It might sound surprising, but let's explore this idea together. You might think that cutting back on screen time is the best way to gain clarity. However, in eliminating distractions, are we also losing something important that many of us overlook? Imagine adopting a digital minimalist lifestyle. You clear away all the clutter, no social media, no constant notifications. Sounds peaceful, right? Yet, in your quest for simplicity, you might miss out on essential human connections that foster emotional growth. You might miss out on use of essential Think back to the last time you shared a laugh with a friend online or had a meaningful conversation through a message. In our eagerness to simplify, we often underestimate how these interactions shape our emotional awareness. They aren't just background noise, they teach us empathy, understanding, and resilience. Now, here's where it gets intriguing. When you isolate yourself in this minimalist bubble, how do you practice those crucial skills? Emotional intelligence thrives on interaction and the complexities of relationships. Cutting out noise can create a silence that feels empty, leaving you disconnected and emotionally stunted. Picture this: you're at a party, but your phone is tucked away in your pocket. You're physically present, but are you truly engaged? Without the rhythm of social exchanges, you might struggle to read the room and pick up on subtle cues that help build relationships. You'll risk becoming a spectator in your own life. There's more to consider. As you focus on minimizing digital chaos, you might unintentionally develop a fear of vulnerability. Sharing your thoughts and feelings online, even through a simple text, can start to feel risky. This fear can lead to emotional